Yo, you beautiful motherfuckers. We are back again. Episode 37 of the Bull-NA-ChinaShop Podcast. Obviously, I'm the host, or I wouldn't be fucking talking right now. My name is Ty Lumley. For the new people that are coming on every week, I see new people coming on and commenting and messaging me every single week. We do these once a week. The Bull-NA-ChinaShop Podcast comes out every Tuesday. This will be episode 37. There's 36 other fucking episodes. If you're brand new, go find them. Good luck. Good luck listening to 37 hours of me talking. Today, we got somebody with us that I've known for, I don't know, like 7 years, 8 years maybe. I actually bought a female from him who is behind Mega's pedigree, Champion Mega Millions pedigree. I also got Grand Champion Francesca from this man who produced her, who put the breeding together. I just happened to be lucky enough to be in the right spot at the right time. So without further ado, I would like to welcome Ife Oyedokun. Welcome. I call him E. I've been calling him E for 8 years, so I'm gonna stick to E on the show so I don't fuck up, because I'm not good with the African names yet. You know what I mean? Oh, I actually forgot to tell everybody that the origins for you literally begin in Africa.
Correct. I was born there.
It's pretty crazy. Now, so what is it? 6-7 years. I think I bought Pearl from you, right?
Right. That was 2000 and no, it might have been longer. It might have been like 8. I think you bought her in 2009 or 2010. So right around that 7 to 8 year mark when you bought her from me.
Right, and that was for me. I mean, I knew moving forward that she would play a big part. And I've actually, what's crazy is I've got fourth generation. A bitch here at my house that's 4 generations off of that Rain and Pearl breeding that goes through Mega down to my bitch Cashmere. That's 4 generations from that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And then if you look at the way the game is now, Pearl was like a fucking 90-pound bitch, but she was a monster, and she was complete from head to toe, straight she-male, man. I remember that girl.
That was Ace High's stuff. That Ace High's blood. Jeff, I think, is the guy's name.
Yep. I got it from a different guy other than Jeff. Pain in the ass getting the paperwork. I remember. Shady dude, but he ain't in the game no more. But yeah, I picked her up from him, man, and she was definitely a blessing, man. That was a bad bitch right there.
Yeah, she definitely did well for me. And like I said, I think I've told people this before, I think a lot of Mega Millions size definitely comes down through her side of stuff, because Prototype and the stuff that was behind her off of Jeff's yard, that was all, 20-inch, 110-pound dogs, 26-inch heads, 27-inch heads, wow. Huge dogs.
Yep, sure was.
But, so I guess we said all of that to say this. The motherfucker's been around for a minute. Been doing this for a few days. You know what I mean? He's got a couple of litters under his belt. When was the first year? What was your first year as far as when did you get a bully, your first bully?
Man, so when I first got started in the game, I literally did research for like 1.5 years to 2 years. Back then, there was no Facebook, social media presence as far as the American Bully was concerned. Everything was more surrounded as far as websites. And you would go on these websites, and then you would go to their link page. And when you go to their link page, you would click on all these different breeders' websites and just check out their dogs. And before then, if you didn't go to their websites, you wouldn't know nothing about their dogs. And then at that time, we also had the MSN board. Through the MSN board, that's kind of like what the Facebook is now. All these breeders controlled by an admin controlled the MSN boards, and you would go in there, promote, and post your studs and your puppies and everything like that, man. So I got started. I was just doing research, man. I fell in love with the Remy line blood, and I fell in love with Devil's Den, the way they promoted their bullies at the time. Devil's Den Bullies had the baddest website at that time.
Right? I
They
mean,
had badass, yeah,
up until even right now, if you go to their website, it's dope.
right,
They've been
dope.
ahead of the game as far as technology,
Yeah,
that digital side of things for a minute.
yeah, I mean the promotion game. They had the animated websites, all that kind of shit. They had the badass bullies with the beautiful women. They was doing all that, man. And so what I did was I humbled myself. I said, you know what? I'm young. I'm new. I really want to do this right. I want to learn. I messaged Chris Seller from Devil's Den. It was three of them, him, Mike, and I think Lori. At the time, I messaged Chris. I said, hey, I'm a young dude. I don't have no money right now. I'm not even really interested in buying a puppy. I just want to learn. I want to do some research. You know, if I got to fly out there, I'll pick up shit in your kennels. I'll help you clean your kennels. Whatever you need me to do, I just want to gain some of your knowledge because I want to do this right. I'm very passionate about the breed. So, Chris, one of the top breeders at the time, he was like, didn't even know me. He was like, come on, man. Come on out here. So I flew out there. This how crazy it is. This how good of a dude Chris is. I'm sad he's not in the game no more. Complete stranger. We just emailing, talking on the phone, chopping it up. I call him. We get everything scheduled. I book my flight. He comes pick me up from the airport. Takes me. I think he was in Long Island or Staten Island at the time. Drives me back to his crib. We eat.
Right, so it's not. I mean, it's not like it was an easy trip to the airport either. You
Right,
know, if
it
he was
wasn't
in
an
New
easy
York,
trip.
anywhere.
Right. So he picked me up, take me back to his crib. We go grab something to eat. He introduced me to his people. I don't think we did much that day. He was like, man, don't get a hotel. You stay the night on my couch. Stay the night on his couch, man. The next morning, he showed me all his dogs. At the time, he had Samson, Devil's Den. He introduced me to Mike. We went and go saw Cream. I went and go saw Viper. I just saw all of his dogs. He had Pink at the time, one of the first exotics, really. He had Pink at the time, and
Oh,
he
Mr.
just showed
Pink.
me all these. Mr. Pink, yeah. He even had a badass Tonka son named Contra that was like 6 months old at the time, I think. So he just showed me all his dogs, man, and we sat down in front of a computer for like 3 hours, man, and he was just like, so this is my thought process. This is how I look at breeding. And he just broke down to me the basics. He said, if this dog is lacking this, you want to find a stud that can bring to the table whatever your dog is lacking. So if you got a dog with a crazy body, if you can't find a dog with an equal as crazy body and the style of head shape that you're looking for, then you want to breed to a dog that has the exact head shape you're looking for. So you take that dog with the exact head shape that you're looking for, breed it to whatever it is that, breed it to your female that's lacking that head shape, you breed them. You look at your puppies, and you look at the puppies and you say, which puppy has that head and the most identical to the mom's body? So you get kind of the best of both worlds. Then you would take that product and you would either breed it to whatever origin that created that female's body or whatever style that you were looking for, etc., and then you build off that. And he taught me what, at that time, short shot blood clicked really well with razor's edge blood, and short shot blood clicked really well with Gotti line blood. And I noticed that when I saw Remy from Fabian from Remy line, he was anytime Remy was outcrossed, it was a slam dunk. I mean, you take him to Gav Blood, Jack Daniels. You take him to some Gotti line stuff, you got Sledgehammer, Cell Block. You take him to New Trojan Blood, you got Pokemon. So I was just really learning how the whole evolution was really coming to play at that time, and then I just fell in love with the whole evolution process and everything like that. So that led me to, after I did my research, I said, okay, I think I'm ready to buy my first bully. The first bully I ever really bought was a female. I bought for $2,000 from Anthony and Homegrown Kennels. She was off Devil Den's Viper to a Williams Bull daughter, and all that is heavy razor's edge blood, which was the hottest thing out right at the time.
Bro,
Took
you're
that
you're
bitch.
dropping names that my listeners most of these motherfuckers
probably
ain't
won't
gonna
even
name
know.
half ain't gonna know half of
I
these
know.
dogs that you're talking about.
I know.
We're talking about 12 years ago. Some of these dogs.
Yeah, this is 2003, 2004, 2005 when all these dogs was really popular, and I think I purchased my first female was around, I want to say maybe 2004 from Anthony